Hello guys and welcome back to Return to Glory, episode number 3 in the McLaren Honda, and this time out it's China, of course. Practice, we'll get straight on and just talk about practice quickly. The track acclimatization was perfect, as per normal. Qualifying pace, we're about 9 tenths off, which isn't great, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to gain all of that time back when we actually come to qualify, because we are always faster. So when we go to qualifying, let's see what we can do. Hopefully, I just want a top 10. Top 10 in qualifying would be perfect, but obviously, everyone wants pole. I hope Jensen doesn't get pole, but we can see what we can do. Let's go to qualifying. Alright, we're a second up. Come on then, where's he going to put us in P9? P9, so retire from session. What's that actually going to do for us? I'm not sure it's going to do too much, So P9 we're going to finish, as we look at a nice onboard shot of some Mercedes mechanics. But I don't think it's been particularly good. No, Jensen Button. Wow, well he was actually fairly close to us. We were 9 tenths off him. Jesus, that was not a great qualifying session from us, was it? So we've said about points, and if we're getting P9 there, and our tyre wear is not going to be particularly great, what's that actually going to mean for the race? I don't know. Let's find out. So let's have a look at the race strategy. So we're using a harder compounded tyre. Actually no, that's not a viable strategy at all. It's very cloudy and overcast. That might lower the tyre temperature slightly. We could use the softs, but no, that's a stupid idea. So let's just go with that, and then let's get on with this race. I just want to get on with it, really. In fact, I don't think it's been a particularly great race, but we'll find out. So we've got 5 red lights, and we're off for the start of this Chinese Grand Prix. We'll put it up into Rich for the start. Harrington's not got a great start. Actually, no, he's got the right start. The 2 Red Bulls, though, bogging down a little bit. By the looks of it, we are getting forced wide by both of them, by the looks of it. So green flag as well. We're going to go up the inside of Daniel Ricciardo. We have made that move stick. Are we going to have to hand it back? No, that's fine. Hamilton and Perez have touched, and they're just completely slowing us down. What happened there? Lewis Hamilton just stopped on us. I don't know why. He just completely stopped, and now he's round. So that could be really crucial for the championship, but I don't know what our pace is going to be like, in all honesty. I guess we'll find out. So we seem much closer to Sergio Perez. We're going to look for a move. We're still in rich mixture. Why is our pit window open on lap 2? It's not happening though. We're going to go up the inside of Sergio Perez, up into 4th place, look. So Perez and Hulkenberg are having a good strong run, and we're having a great race pace. Whether we're going to be able to just fend off Sergio Perez for now. I think we touched tyres, but no, it's fine. Now we need to try and get on the back of Nico Hulkenberg. Jensen Button is now leading this race, and the same car is leading this race. So let's see if we can just try and get on the back of him. I doubt it, because our qualifying pace was poor, but we've set the fastest first sector, probably with help from Sergio Perez. In fact, we got a lot of slipstream on his very fast aerodynamic car. We've actually set the fastest lap of this race. I know it's only lap 2, but that's pretty crucial. Our tyres are not looking particularly great. I think they're on about 50%, so we'll pit at the end of this lap. I don't think we're going to be able to convert to a 2-stop, just purely because of our pace. There's a yellow flag somewhere. That looks to be behind us. I don't quite know what's happened behind us, but I don't think it's going to affect our race too much. Jensen Button has just instantly moved down into 2nd place after being overtaken by Nico Rosberg, as can be seen here. All I can hope is that Jensen doesn't pit this lap, because if he does, then we are completely stuffed. I might just put box this lap to the engineer, so then he knows that we want to box this lap. But if Jensen pits, then we could be stuffed for this race. But I don't know whether it will affect us or not, but I guess we'll see when we come in or Jensen comes into pit. Just went deep into that corner, and it started to really affect our run through here. We've dropped off Hulkenberg, so we're not getting the slipstream. Perez is very close behind us, who has moved away massively. We get a shed ton of oversteer. Are we going to be able to just cut back in? We are, but Perez is going to get a lot of slipstream, but I think he just taps the back of us as well. He's not going to make the move by the looks of it, so we're just going to brake nice and sharp for this corner. Turning, cut it ever so slightly, but on the curve. Is Button going to pit? Button is going to pit. Great, thanks for that, Jensen. So we're going to have to stay out another lap. I don't know what our tyre wear is, 65%. So it's gone up quite a bit actually in that last lap. So we are going to be actually very close on our tyres here, which isn't going to be great, I will say. So we are just going to be very conservative on these tyres to make them go for 4 laps. We maybe should have put on lap 2, but I know that if we can make it to the pits, then we will be in a very good position for this. Our tyres are dying on us. Perez has gone past us, who is on a similar strategy to us. Let's think about alternate strategies. We're pitting this lap anyway. We don't really have a choice. So we need to get a lot of slipstream on Sergio Perez. Massa is behind us as well. We might get held up a little bit in the pits, but I'm hoping not, because everyone will be behind us in the pit stop. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. Alright, so we are actually just going to come into the pits right about now. We need to make sure we brake at a similar point to Sergio Perez, as not to go into the back of him. That looks pretty sweet. Actually, we've done pretty well there. Massa's going to join us as well, so that's pretty sweet. Also made it in beautifully as well. So jump on Perez would be nice. Might not happen though, but we just need to make sure that our pit crew are good enough to get us out ahead of Felipe Massa. And as you can see, Perez is out already. So is Massa as well by the looks of it. So we can get held up by him and him. So we've lost the position to Felipe Massa. Where's Jenson Button? Massively ahead of us as well. But we will have some nice fresh tyres. So that might help us in the long run. There's Daniel Ricciardo, who we overtook pretty quickly, who is just being held up by Felipe Massa. We're going to dive it up the inside. Incredible move there. Absolutely amazing move. So we actually went longer than Jenson Button on that pit strategy, which might help us later on in the race. We've still got to do 10 laps on these tyres, but it's easily doable, I reckon. We are still very close to Sergio Perez. Oh, what a run we've got out of this corner. And we are going to make a beautiful move here. Purple last sector after a lot of DRS, and we've made that move on Sergio Perez. Again, going through into turn 1. So, amazing. We've made up quite a lot of positions now. Nico Hulkenberg is ahead of us, having done, I think, quite a few laps on those tyres. No, he didn't. He pit at the same time as Jenson Button. So, him and Jenson are on a similar strategy. Me and Perez are on a similar strategy. So that could be crucial for tyre wear at the end of this race. Rosberg is being held up quite a lot by a massive group of cars on the medium tyre ahead, so that might help us quite a lot as well. We've done a purple first sector as well, so beautiful by us. So there are a lot of cars in the pits now. What are we going to do with all of this then? Where's it going to put us up into? There's someone coming out of the pits. Oh, maybe is he? No, we're going to be ahead of him. So where's it going to put us? I think it's going to put us about P6 currently. Now it's going to put us in P9. Okay, there are still a few cars ahead of us, but there are a few on the soft tyres. Whether they're doing a soft, super soft, I don't know. It's a weird strategy to do. There's actually a Sauber ahead of us, which just shows how far the medium tyre can go, but how slow it is as well. Although, mind you, that's sort of how slow the Sauber is, which I think Jensen's now stuck behind at the moment. So that might help us quite a lot if Jensen's stuck behind that Sauber. Actually, it might be a Manor. Is that a Manor? I don't actually know. I'm not close enough yet. Jenson Button up the inside of Felipe Nasr is a Sauber, and that's closed everything up because now Hulkenberg's stuck behind him. Jenson might not get DRS actually, as it turns out. So Jenson might come under attack from Nico Hulkenberg after getting slipstream from that Sauber. We're going to get DRS as well, so we'll be looking to try and make a move. Maybe we might be too far back actually. I don't really know from here. We're going to try and make the move. We are going to dive him. That's beautifully done. Very close to Nico Hulkenberg there, but made that move stick. What's our tyre wear? 28%. So we're looking a little bit. This will be only our third lap, and we've still got another 7 to do. So it'll look very nervy towards the end, but I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm not feeling particularly confident, I will say, right now. So I think it might be on about 85%-ish by the end. So I don't know how we're going to be able to try and manage that. I've moved the brake bias back, so it does help the front tyres a bit under braking, but I don't know how much effect that's going to have. Might need to move the fuel down to standard just to, you know, affect the load a bit. Locked up under braking, very close to Nico Hulkenberg. Now we got done by Sergio Perez, but Perez has had an absolutely poor exit here. Absolutely woeful exit. So we are going to go around the outside of Sergio Perez. What a move. What a move by us. Absolutely incredible move. So very happy with that, but what worries me is that the cars behind I think are catching up slightly. We're behind Nico Hulkenberg by more than I wanted to be, but just want to try and conserve these tyres because 5th place is all I need really. That's all. I'm happy with 5th place because that's what the team want. I know I won't be Jenson Button, but the team will be happy with that. And I do really need to try and get these tyres to the end. Oh, kick of oversteer on the exit. What's that going to do for us with Sergio Perez bearing down on us? We're going to try and move out of his slipstream, but he keeps sort of coming back into it. But I think we'll be okay for now. We will be okay for now. Just turning in, hitting the apex beautifully on that very tight hairpin. But looks okay. We're looking okay for now. I really hope for a safety car because then we can pit and get those super soft tyres back on. But 45% with 5 laps to go. Like, not looking great. Really is not looking great right now. really, really hoping for a safety car because I'm not sure these tyres are going to make it till the end, you know. They're really not looking like it. Might have to move the tyre pressures back, no, the brake bias back even more, but then what's that going to do for the handling of our car under braking? I just don't know. Looks okay at the moment, but I guess we'll see. We might move it down a little bit more again. Perez is right behind us now. Is he really going to go for a move around the outside? Around the inside, sorry. He is. We touch. It's going to be close. We're looking okay right now, and it is looking okay right now. Don't know where Perez actually is. There's Perez. We're going to go for the switchback. No, it's not worked. Perez, get off. So then that's going to allow the cars behind to catch us up now of Sebastian Vettel. Great. Well, that isn't what I wanted. That really is not what I wanted. So we're going to go up the inside of Sergio Perez now. We've made that move stick. We need to try and get away from these guys again. 4 laps to go. I'm debating whether to go on the super soft tyres at the end of this race. I really don't know, because that could really affect us. But it could affect us more if our tyre blows out. That's then, you know, that's then what you got to weigh up, isn't it? There's a yellow flag ahead. There's a yellow flag ahead. Someone's off. That's Jenson Button with an engine failure again, out of this race. Absolute heartbreak for him as Jenson Button is out of this race. There he is. Wow, another engine blowout for him in this race. Going to bring out a yellow flag. Come on, please bring out a safety car. It's not. It's not going to bring out a safety car. 3 laps to go. Our tyres are at 64%. They're going to be on about 90% at the end. I swear to God. I don't think we're going to make it. Really do not think we're going to make it to the end. And we've gone wide, and it's gone. It's all over. We just physically can't do this, surely. Even overtaken for 5th place. I think we're going to have to pit this lap, you know. Because I don't think we're going to make it to the end, so we might not even get points. Fucking tyre wear, come on. Look, 71% now. We're definitely not making it to the end, are we? 2 laps to go. We'd have done 8 laps and we'll be on about 74%. They'll be on up. Oh yeah, they'll blow up. Surprised they haven't blown up already, to be honest. So, should have made this call earlier, but I've made it now. I've had to make it now. I know who's tried due to an engine failure. Beautifully into the pits, I will say, though. Absolutely gorgeously. Come on then. Let's just see what we can scramble from this race. I don't think it's going to be anything particularly great. We're going to be nearly last, I think, by the looks of this. By the looks of this, we're going to be very much very last. Come on, this pit lane's so slow. 50 miles an hour. I guess it's not a particularly slow one, actually. It's what you drive on quite a lot of dual carriageway, especially around where I live. Come on then, let's go. Thank you for that. Right, so on the super soft tyre, I assume they aren't a used set of super softs, because else I would be absolutely stuffed. We are in 18th place, but on a very quick tyre, I guess. So let's see how many positions we can move up. This is going to be an absolute overtaking fest now. Alright, move on Magnussen, made. Move on Kvyat, made. Move on Sainz, made. Move on Palmer, made. Move on Gutierrez, made after he was being a little bit of a dick. Oh, we're actually going to have to give the... Oh, great. No. Great. So I thought I had to give the place back, but no. So now we're not going to get Pascal Wehrlein, I think it is, ahead of us, but oh well, who cares now. It's going to make absolutely no difference to my race. Nico Rosberg wins the Chinese Grand Prix as he has done on so many other occasions in the past. We are not going to come home to score a single point. The McLarens have not done particularly great this weekend. But oh well, that's just how it works, I guess. Nico Hülkenberg, I think Force India got a double podium here, which is pretty damn awesome. So it was Rio Haryanto ahead, who was in 12th place, who we could have got if we didn't have to give the place back to someone we didn't actually have to give the place back to. Yeah, that's how it works in this race. But I think if we'd have either gone for the engineers, 14 seconds slower strategy or whatever, we'd have done so much better. But this is just how it works, I guess. Bit gutted with the result, as I can understand, completely understand from the engineer there, but I guess that's how it works, isn't it, really? Yeah. Fairly quick race, but a double podium for Force India, absolutely incredible. They all moved up. Sebastian Vettel from P14 to 5th place. Amazing result by him. Verline from 10th to 4th. Great result from him as well. Lewis Hamilton, I don't know where Hamilton finished. Hamilton finished in 21st place. Jenson Button in 22nd. Us in 13th place, not scoring a single point. So yes, moving on to the Drivers' Championship, we've dropped down to 3rd place in the Drivers' Championship. Jesus Christ, we're behind Nico Rosberg and Sergio Perez. Lewis Hamilton drops down as well. Jenson Button moves up somewhere. Oh no, Jenson Button doesn't move up, does he? Of course, he didn't score a single point. Hasn't got a single point in this championship. The constructors look something bleak as well, with Force India moving up above us. So 55 points behind Mercedes. R&D, don't really care too much about R&D right now. Get a few points though. I think we've got enough for a fuel efficiency. We're saving up for the engine upgrade. We might actually get this. We've actually won a rivalry update, so we might get a new rival at some point in this championship, and we have actually moved up there as well. So boom, pretty sorted by the looks of that. What does the voicemail say though?
Hi, Emma here. I had a sit down with the executives today to talk about your progress. Long story short, they're happy. Keep it up.
Of course I'll keep it up, Emma. So yeah, that's been this episode. Very disappointing one. Got the strategy wrong with the tyre wear and everything, which was a little bit disappointing. But team seems to be happy, which is good for them. We can buy that fuel efficiency upgrade, but I think we're just going to save up for the engine upgrades. I think that's going to be, you know, a huge upgrade for us, to be honest. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this Return to Glory episode. Hope you enjoyed. Just by the way, I apologise if the audio is really weird. I was messing around with the audio settings and the mic to try and take some static out of the mic, so that might have reduced the sound, which I apologise in advance. Obviously I'll watch this through and then be able to correct that next time, so I apologise for that if that is actually the case. Obviously I don't know at the moment, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Like this button, press the like button if you did, subscribe if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying what you're seeing for more F1 and other gaming content, and of course I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.